How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream where today we are hopping in and we are going to be playing us a little bit of Grounded. But welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic middle of your week. We are finally at Wednesday night, Thursday evening, depending on what time of day it is for you. But welcome, all welcome. We are here to have ourselves a grand old time. I hope you guys are all having a great one. First things first. Why in the world is my chat box not working? Actually, you know what? I even right now, I can't be bothered. So we're just gonna, there it goes. It caught up. Woohoo, there it goes. All right, so how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good one. Like I said, also, if you guys haven't already, I have started playing God of War Ragnarok. It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun, I went out and got myself one of these. So we'll talk more about that later on in the stream, but I thought I'd just go ahead and show that off for you guys. I literally leave it over there just for fun. Yes, we're going to be going through and we're going to be talking all sorts of bugs and stuff like that I want to add to the game, and I want to hear about everything you guys want to get added to the game, because you guys can assume that they're not done with Grounded yet. So hopefully we're going to start seeing some new things very, very, very soon here. Also, apparently I have to sign in. So, okay. That's cool. I'll be right back, I guess. One second, I just have to sign in. Apparently, out of nowhere, it just told me, hey, Sim, sign back in. Let's go. All right, we're good. Cockroaches and earwigs would be really cool. Also, June bugs would be massive. All right. Hi, guys. Hi. How you doing? Welcome. All right. So I'm just going to kind of be running around a lot in my world today. I've already 100% of the game, so I don't really have a plan for today. But I thought no matter what, I just wanted to hop in and talk to you guys about some ideas that I had and see what your guys' ideas were, how they could implement some of those ideas that I had. All in all, I thought it'd be a really fun way to start the stream. Scarab slippers, like aphid slippers, just with a higher tier and don't break when you get jumped once. That would be crazy. That'd be way, way fast. Gotta fix the layout. The layout's up like this for a little bit longer because I'm just chatting with you guys for a moment. I'll turn it to the game here in just a minute. But that's why it's up like that. But thanks for the heads up. Jumping spiders. We have a lot of spiders. So honestly, here, we're going to do some polls tonight. All right, let's do some polls. Here we go. Let me do a poll. All right. Let's see. Is there enough spiders in Grounded? So I want to know if you guys honestly think that there's enough spiders in Grounded. Because I think yes, but I want to know what you guys think. Cockroaches, a hornet. Cockroaches and hornets are both on my list as well. Let's bring you guys on over so you guys can actually see the game here. All right, everyone liked the stream now. Well, everybody who has liked the stream already, thank you so much for your guys' support. I really do appreciate it. We're at 26 already, and we just started like 4 minutes ago, so that's awesome. How do you, do I know about the early access signs? I do know about the early access signs. Yep, as long as you have a save that is before they launch the game, before they went out to 1.0, you get the early access signs, which is about larvae, about the fish, about them removing quartzite, and I don't remember the last one. Earthworms would be cool, but I feel like earthworms would get really, like, you know what I'm saying, right? Really annoying. Like, they just pop up all the time and just, like, vine whip you. Looking like some tentacles. You guys picking up on what I'm throwing down? Why not leeches? They just didn't fit in the biome that they were going to be in. Maybe they would have fit in the upper yard. That would have looked okay, but they just didn't fit in the biomes that they had. Have I told you guys how much I don't like mosquitoes in this game? There we go. That's how much I don't like them. It'd be cool, but they wouldn't be deadly. Yeah, I mean, if they just kind of popped up, right, you can attack them and maybe get some sort of fertilizer from them. I think that would be okay. But right now, they're just kind of there, right? So it's kind of lame. If they add them to the game, they would just kind of be there. But if they could pop up and just, like, drop something, I think that'd be neat. My brain totally went off in a weird direction there for a second, so I'm sorry for spouting out some nonsense. You don't think anyone likes mosquitoes? They're just really, really annoying. A snake? Snakes are, I would consider a snake like an apex predator, and I feel like it would be way too big for you to fight. I feel like that if you're going to fight something that's like a snake, it would be like a centipede or something like that would squiggle around on the ground, but I don't think that an actual snake would be a good idea, because it'd just be too big. And like a rat too, right? I mean, a rat would be about the size of the koi fish. And the koi fish is like the size of a blue whale in comparison to your character. So they would be so incredibly huge. Why not flies? Flies would be a good idea. That's one that's actually on my list. So a common housefly, I think, would be an excellent idea to have on the list. I think they could add a housefly over in the trash area, and you could very easily pull off adding houseflies to the game. Same thing with cockroaches. And with cockroaches, we could get like a tier 4 armor or shield that's really, really damage resistant. We could also make it so they're really rare, but they're back there, and you can attack them and get them and make them really hard. But it could give you some really, really good gear. So that's just 2 things in the trash heap alone. But I feel like it might make the trash heap too busy, but I still would like to see them. Snails? Snails, I could see it. You would have to like break open their shell though, somehow, or poison it, I guess. If you poisoned it and then it died, it would be okay. But you would get really hard shell pieces, but I mean, you would need some force to be able to break one of those open. TRX Gaming, thank you so much for clicking and tapping the join button, becoming a member. Thank you so much. Salt a snail? Yeah, I suppose if you put salt on it, right? Scott Rick, you're right. Also, welcome. Welcome. How you doing, Scott Rick? Good to see you. There's never enough spiders? Well, so far, over half the audience is saying that, yes, there's plenty of spiders in Grounded. Cicadas. Cicadas would be big, right? They would be bigger than the black ox beetles, which I think is the biggest beetle in the game right now. A cicada would be probably the size of these 4 boxes, right? Maybe not as thick, but like these. So these 2 boxes tall and then 3 of these pallet things wide. I feel like that's how big, at a minimum, a cicada would have to be. Squirrels could be up in the tree. If they added a squirrel in the game, it could just be running around up there. But I don't know. I think it would work, though. I think they could pull it off. Let me see something here. I'm going to try to click a button here again because I've been trying to get my Streamlabs to adopt the new version of the notifications that I had, and I'm not sure why it's not. Let's see. Notifications. I think it's under CloudBot, and then I think it's under this one, maybe. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me see. Integrations. Bab, be gone with it. I don't care. Dragonflies. Dragonflies are something that I think would be really cool to come to the game, but they would be so incredibly fast. They would be like ridiculously fast. It would be like the twinkling shell beetle fast. But I think they could pull it off if they put it in the game. I think they could, because it would be fast, but it wouldn't, I mean, if you stunned it, right? If you stunned it, I feel like you could get it. Why is there just a random beefy slop on the ground right there? Infected roly-poly. What would the special skill of an infected roly-poly be? A Reaper Leviathan. We got enough of those in, we got more than enough of those in Subnautica, all right? The regular Subnautica has more than one, which means there's more than enough. There never should have been more than one Reaper Leviathan, okay? Just saying that now. There never should have been. Watch them add mosquito larvae. We don't need any more larvae. No more larvae. No more ticks, no more larvae, no more ants, unless they're going to add other types of ants, right? I don't want, like, now we're going to add leafcutter ants to the game. Like that, no. I feel like if we're going to have ants, we need to get other types. Like, you could get...
Nice and clean.
Not that they really do anything, but you could get, like, male ants that have wings. You could add an ant queen. What else? You could get, like, super majors, because right now we have, like, standard majors for ants. We could get, like, super majors that are bigger. An infected bee that drops bombs. Ooh. Or a stick insect. A stick insect would be really cool. Assassin bugs. I saw my first assassin bug the other day, and I'm like, oh, that's big and ugly looking. That's nice. I actually had to look it up to find out what it was, because, you know, I'm not from Texas. So, like, going through and learning about all these different bugs and stuff like that, I have to, like, relearn what everything is because it's different around here. Godzilla. How would you put Godzilla in this game? Honestly, like, how would Godzilla end up in this game? Cockroach boss fight? Cockroach boss fight would be cool. New armor, new weapon, maybe. New shield for sure. Like a super, like, we need like a tower shield, right? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna come out here. We're gonna tussle. You're gonna come out here, we're gonna tussle. Or not. You're gonna stay in there and we're not gonna tussle. Okay. Well, here you go. You can have my little electric balls then. Here you go. You can have that. A Titan Beetle? Aren't Titan Beetles really big too? Tower shields 100%. Yeah. A queen ant. I would love to have seen a queen ant in this game. I feel like that it was really just a bummer that it was left out. Look at this. This is just sitting here waiting for me to walk up to it and get hit by it and die. Watch. See? It's just sitting there waiting for me. I could have hit it over and... Oh, bad. Here I'm shooting my, you know, electric balls back in there to take care of them, but apparently not. Infected wolf spider, let's go. No poisons for you. No explosions for you. Not a problem at all. What up? Let's go. Oh. Random little grub. There was a random little grub over here. I don't need this stack of poison. I do need both of these items, though. Here, eat this. There we go. A water scorpion. What the heck is a water scorpion? What the heck is a water scorpion? Now you guys got me wondering. Hold on here. Hold on here. Water scorpion. Oh, that's just a huge water beetle. Edgar was going to eat one of these. Here you guys go. Edgar was going to... Oh, come on now. Come on now. Stop it. Yeah, Edgar was going to eat one of these things. It's like a giant water beetle. Yeah. Yeah, or unless you're talking this ugly thing. But yeah. No Scorper with the 1. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. They bite? Well, you know, I mean, if you're eating it, it might as well try to eat you too, right? Infected orc, tiger, no. No. No albino death. No death claws in Grounded. Death claws belong in Fallout, and only in Fallout. You want lacewing larvae? Lacewing larvae are ugly. Lacewing larvae are really, really ugly. Skin beetles? Edgar, do I really want to look up what a skin beetle is? Or is that one of those things I probably just want to leave off? Scorpions in general would be cool. Here, I need to... Do I have my Orb Weaver gold card? I'm just going to go around and get gold cards today while hanging out and talking with you guys. Do I have my Orb Weaver gold card? I do. I don't have Orb Weaver Juniors, though. Okay. I gotta look for your little ones. Jumping spiders as a mount. Well, if they ever did add mounts in this game, I would agree with you because then you could go really far. But if they're going to go jumping spiders, might as well go all out and give us a grasshopper as a mount instead, because a grasshopper would actually be large enough for you to actually get on. In this game so far, their bugs are kind of off when it comes to sizing. But nonetheless, I think it would still be cool to see a jumping spider. I mean, like, I think that we have enough spiders, but I guess like a jumping spider or like a daddy long leg spider that's so different looking would be okay.
The nose.
I need to put this stuff away. I have too much stuff in my inventory to pick up the parts that I'm leaving on the ground. Oh no, I suck again. Okay. There we go. How much stuff do I have left in my inventory? A lot. Nice. Okay. First things first. Extra armor. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye. And... okay, we're good there. Then upgrade materials. I need to put that away. Thank you. And I might as well put that in there for now. Extra weapons. Gotta put... one of those away. I don't need that, and I don't need either of those. And if I sort that, that gives me plenty of room for now for it to go around and do some mild atrocities against things in the game. Kratos and Grounded? Kratos and Grounded? Have you guys been watching my God of War series? I have literally been slowly crafting myself more and more into like a cross between Viking and Kratos cosplay the whole time I've been doing it. It's been a lot of fun for me to do that. I actually have to, like, in order for me to have like the right red paint on my face, I get like tape out and tape my face up so that way I have like crisp lines and things. It's fun. Yep, there is another God of War video that's going out right after this live stream. Alderflies? What's an alderfly? I don't have gold armor, sadly. Nope, it's just going to be my leather armor. I got some new stuff. Stop. Wake up. I got some new stuff that's coming in the mail, though, for tomorrow. That's going to be even more stuff that we're going to add to the Wicked ensemble that we have. Come here, you. I need your gold card, too. Betcha I don't have it, so I need it. Which, how I don't have your guys' gold card after this many dead? Here, let me actually check. Do I have yours? Nope, I don't. June bugs. See, I like your idea with June bugs, right? But they would just be so big and ugly. Have you ever seen a June bug up close before? It's not a cute sight. It's the opposite of cute, right? It's ugly. It's quite ugly. Apparently I'm killing all of the ants again. I'm just trying to get soldier ants, man. All these poor ants. What have I done to you? Archer ray gun would be cool. A ray gun would be kind of neat. A small tree frog. I don't think the weather that we're currently in is quite humid enough for a tree frog. But I guess it could work out, right? I mean, granted, we have black widows and fire ants here, but it's like they just keep changing where in the U.S. that this is based. Although with their accents, I was guessing Midwest. Stop yawning, Sim. They should add any bug from Australia. Whew. I bet you that would, that'd be something else. Wonder how quickly I could kill a stink bug. Or if I could kill a stink bug before I die to its gas attack. Yep, I killed one. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. That gas, that hurts a little bit. Wow. Yeah, that tickles. You got to watch out for that. That doesn't feel good. Guys, if you spam caps, I won't be able to see your message. I'm sorry. Streamlabs will immediately block it from me to be able to see. A giraffe beetle. Aren't those beetles that have really, really, really long necks? That'd be kind of neat. Like a giant katydid boss. Katydids, those are like this big in real life. So that would probably be like, I don't know, probably as tall as this weed stem for the character. It would be cool. Adult antlions, they can fly. Oh, antlions are bad enough. But yeah, screw it. Let's make them fly. I'm with it.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Infected broodmother not needed. That one, I'm sorry. I can't get behind that one. We don't need any more ants. We got enough ants. Drone ants? What even is a drone ant? Now you guys got me interested. Hold on. What's a drone ant? Drone ant. No, not the phone. Drone. Drone ant. Oh. Yeah, never mind. You're right. I'm sorry. It's just a male ant. A drone ant is a male ant. That's what it is. No, I'm not clicking on antarc.com. I'm sorry. Yes, drone ants. Correct. Very, very much so correct. Me dumb, you smart. Earthworms? Okay, so imagine this, right? Imagine you're running around in the backyard and you're like, okay, running along my little merry way over here, and all of a sudden you just got, that tentacle just popping out of the ground, right, and just whipping you. Right? I mean, you guys have seen Doom before, right? You guys ever seen them tentacles that pop out of the ground and whip you and you got to use your shotgun to kill them? Yeah, we could get those out of the game, I guess. If they were, if they just popped up every now and then. They could drop just an additional thing that you can use to make smoothies out of. I'm sorry, I don't have B gold cards. I don't have a B gold card, I'm sorry. Please give me my gold card. This is payback for Wolmo, just so you know. This is payback for Wolmo. That's what that is. That is me very angrily destroying you because I don't like you because of Wolmo. See, where was this dagger when it was Wolmo time? No idea. The Cretaceous Genghis moth is best moth. I don't even know what kind of moth that is. Here, should we look it up? You guys keep saying it. We'll look it up. Here, I'm going to try to spell this. Alright, you guys want me to look up this giant moth. Oh, it's not giant. It actually looks... Oh, come on now with all that garbage. There you go. It actually looks really cool. Look at that. That looks really, really cool. That's like a weird, like, light color here. Have white hind wings, brown forewings. Each with a dark streak and wingspan of 4 centimeters. They're like red and more rarely yellow. Okay. That's cool. That actually looks really, really cool. Cockroaches would be very, very cool. We've had cockroaches come up a couple times in the stream, but I agree they would be really cool. Okay. I need to repair this bad boy because it started to get damaged. All right. I do have the B gold card. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I don't have the roly-poly gold card, so let's go slay roly-polies. It's time to slay. Actually, I need you too. So if you could just die for me here really fast. Gold card, go. Dang it. All right. A chameleon? I don't know about a chameleon, right? Because that would be too big. Nope. Lots of stink bug parts. No stink bug gold card. Maybe a grasshopper. Grasshoppers would be really cool. That's one thing that I wanted to come to the game too, because I mean they could jump and then just like clear large areas. They'd be really hard to kill though, because I mean if they just tried to get away, right, they would just jump away. I don't think you could ever get away from it once you start fighting it without dying. Why have I not blown this up? Why don't I have anything to blow this up with? I haven't blown it up because I take every other route in the game up there except for that one. Grasshopper boots would be extremely cool, yes. Imagine you could just jump forever in the game. I mean, you can already jump like a really, really long distance, right? Or it completely negates fall damage. So if you have those on, you can run a little bit faster, you could jump really high, but then you also can't have fall damage. Why am I yawning so much? We already have moths in the game. I don't know if I have your gold cards, so I need to slay you really quick. Sorry. Do I have your gold cards? Did I kill you for no reason? I do have your gold cards. My bad. Your fault. Australian striped hawk moth. A bearded dragon? There was already going to be like, I think it's called a horned lizard or something like that in the game. You guys were telling me about it.
That's a spider.
They were going to add in a horned lizard, but then it got discontinued and moved from the game like the Ant Queen did. So we would have had something like a bearded dragon already. Aren't wettas huge? Wettas are like big old nasty bugs, right? But I do know that they're native to New Zealand. I really want to go there. New Zealand. I've heard it's gorgeous. A blue stink bug. What's the difference between a blue stink bug and the ones we have? Executioner wasps? No, I'm good. I want a regular wasp, though. Cattail fluff? Nope. Not in the game. Was going to be in the game. Not in the game. Crayfish would be cool. You want gliders. Gliders, I feel like, is something that could come to the game that would be easy for them to add, right? Because if they added gliders to the game, they could make it so you could jump off of a high location and then just kind of coast, right? So all of us who have really tall zipline towers, or even like climbing to the top of a laser or the top of a light or something like that, I feel like you can just get on it and just coast. The game does take place in Maine, but as far as I'm aware, Maine doesn't have fire ants. So, I don't know. What about a potato bug? I don't even know what a potato bug even is. Do I like your PFP? Huh? Huh? What? Christmas beetles. Christmas beetles. Christmas beetles. What the heck is a Christmas beetle? See if it's even worth me pulling on screen. A Christmas beetle. Oh, it's just like a red and green. It would be like a scarab, but if they just made it like gold instead of green. It it would look the same as this guy right here. Just imagine it's shell gold instead of green. I mean, it already kind of looks like a Christmas beetle if you look at it. Because, see, it's kind of got the gold on it, right? It already kind of looks like one, just being 100%. A rhino beetle? Rhino beetles would be really, really big, but really, really cool as well. Some form of transportation besides zip lines. We have ladders, but I agree if we had like a gliding system, or I know at one point there was like a pedal helicopter thing. I think it's called a gyrocopter is what they're called. That would have been neat if we would have gotten something like that. That would have been really neat. But sadly, we didn't get anything like that. Ogre face spider? We got enough spiders. I'm good without spiders. We got enough of them. What else you guys got? Green tiger beetles. I think I've heard of those before. I'm just going to have a bunch of bugs up on my screen from now on. Green tiger beetles. I mean, that'd be like something else that looks cool. It kind of looked like a bombardier beetle. Like if they got a bombardier beetle and like made it all green. Are tiger beetles harmful to humans? They are rapid runners and flyers and can easily capture a variety of prey. When handled, tiger beetles can inflict a painful bite with their long mandibles. Oh, look at these things. They got big old biters on there, don't they? Oh, yeah. They're ready to go. That's creepy looking. Just saying. That's really creepy looking. But yeah, let's go. Millipedes would be cool as well. Millipedes would be really cool. Damselflies? I think I've looked up a damselfly before. No itsy bitsy spiders. We already have antlions in the game. Scarab armor would be really, really neat. Scarab armor would be really, really cool if we got that. Because, I mean, you would go really, really fast. Snails? Yes. Yes, we were talking about snails. You could easily take them out with salt. Yeah, we'll try to go get the water boatman trophy here. Giant water bugs. Yeah, the giant water bug. I think that's what Edgar's planning on eating, one of those. I think he ordered one, to be honest. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me your marshmallows, though. I'm so sorry. I hate hurting the tadpoles. A frog boss, I feel like frogs could come to the game because we already have tadpoles, right? So it makes sense to have a frog in the game. They could put it all the way up at the top of the waterfall or something like that. Just have it hang out there. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I need your meat. I need to go back and dry it. Hypnotoad? Well, Futurama be damned. Here we go. Fleas? Fleas would be cool, but I feel like if they added a flea, they would just make it look like an aphid or something like that. Like, I'm trying to think of new stuff, right? New stuff we haven't seen in the game before. That's what I want. I want to see something new. We need that new. Maggots? Ooh. Yeah. Blech. A funnel web spider. I'm going to say this again. I think we got too many spiders already. Two types of spiderlings. An Orbeaver Jr., regular Orbeaver, wolf spider, infected wolf spider, and we have black widows. And the bird mother. I think we got enough spiders, guys. More ants? No. No more ants. No more ants. Please, 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 no more ants. Okay. There we are. Also, I'm going to put this food on here, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come and get it anyway. A tick is an arachnid? Yeah, so there we go. We got another thing that counts. Caterpillars and butterflies? Yes. Please. Give me your gold card. I don't have this one, right? Why, I have the tadpole gold card already. I'm an idiot. Okay. Water boatman instead. This way. Hummingbird boss? Don't you think a hummingbird would be too big? I mean, I know that hummingbirds are technically like the smallest birds, but also it would be like ridiculously fast. I guess it could give you a glider, right? I guess that would work if it gave you like a glider. That'd be all right. We need more water enemies. I mean, yeah, we just have the 2 water fleas in the other areas. Sparrows? We already have a crow. We don't need another bird. At least in my opinion. Until we can actually fight the bird, I think we got enough birds. I gotta go kill water fleas too, these aggressive little things. Grab some algae while I'm over here. Algae's always good. Algae's good emergency food. Now, where the heck were those water fleas? There it is. What's up, dude? Surprised the poison hasn't killed you yet. Nope. Dang. Worms or roaches. Both of those would be good. Both of those would be good. I could see the worm thing being really neat, the way that they could implement them. Roaches, like having giant cockroaches and stuff, and having big old armor sets, big old tower shields and stuff out of them. I think that would be cool. I don't think that if they added a cockroach, that they should add a weapon for it, though. I feel like no. Like, they're meant for defense, right? Not a weapon. Violin beetles. Yep, I've seen a violin beetle before. They look cool. Snakes would be too big for you to fight. It would be kind of lame because it'd be too big. No, I just want the little ones. I just want the little ones. I don't want the big ones right now. Dang it. Trudy, where are you at? You're not even over here right now. I need this water boatman. Any bug from Australia. Yeah, I've seen that there's some bugs from Australia that are just massive. A playable piano? That's called bugs, but I guess that'd be cool, yeah. No, not right now. Maybe later. I was going to say I could go kill tiger mosquitoes, but I really don't want to kill those right now. Snails have been brought up a couple times, but slugs are a little bit different. But slugs would be the same thing, right? If you just threw a little bit of salt on them, it'd be game over for them. Snake skin? What would you use a snake skin for? Like, I mean, if they put one in the game, right? What would you use it for? I don't know really what you would use that for. Worms would be like this little wiggly thing that would just pop up and hit you, right? I mean, I think that'd be okay. I think it'd be okay. I mean, it's definitely not like the coolest enemy to come. I'm still hoping in the next update we actually get hornets, though, added to the game. Hercules beetles? Hercules beetles, aren't those known as, like, one of the largest beetles in the world? Aren't they just, like, ridiculous how big they are?
Don't even need to boil it.
A Venus flytrap that you can make bear traps out of? Or trap Mario in? Both of those would be cool. I like both of those situations. Where the heck is Trudy? Trudy, what the F? Oh, she's all the way over there. She's just chilling. Okay. Snakeskins for armor? I mean, if you're not really, like, fighting it, though, should it even be armor, right? I mean, or is that just too easy? A stag beetle would be huge. A mini catfish, like a Cory catfish? We have the one big fish already. Don't we? We have the one big fish. Add more people. There's skeletons in the game. And you have a Wendell. Have you seen the movie Tremors? I have seen the movie Tremors, yeah. We talked about dragonflies a little bit already. I think if they added dragonflies, though, that they could very easily make the fastest armor in the game with it because of how fast they dart around. If they added that, I mean, they could literally give you a set of armor that makes you faster than you are with the quickness on. Now, could you imagine, like, a full armor set that's built on speed, like, all 3 pieces give you the quickness, and then you also have the quickness perk on? Think about how fast you would move in this game. It would be ridiculous. Frilled neck lizards. I don't think that they're in. I don't think that there's that many lizards in Maine. A Brazilian tree hopper. What is a Brazilian tree hopper? Is that like a monkey? A kind of monkey? Or is it a kind of bug? Parasitic bugs? We already have those. They're called ticks and mosquitoes. Unless you're talking about internal parasites, which you'd never be able to find those. Make snakeskin to make a scuba suit? There's not really anything in the water that needs an advanced armor set. Earwigs. There's a new one. Earwigs. Those are the ones with little pincer butts, right? You think of something cool you can use them for. If you got an earwig, right? Hear me out here. You got an earwig. Earwigs have little pincers, right? On their rear quarters. If you were able to fight them and get one of those pincers, you could make a one-handed scythe that could be faster and be used to harvest clovers faster, maybe? Maybe you could immediately cut grass into plant fiber? Oh, no, I think that'd be cool, though. There's a lawnmower in the game already. There already is a lawnmower in the game. A coyote. No, a bigger coyote would be? What is a loach? You guys keep saying those. What's a loach? Loaches. It's a kind of fish. Oh, they're cute. Look at them. They're cute. This thing is awesome. I want these in my life. This thing is awesome. It's like tiny and adorable. Look at its little face. Its little face looks so happy to be alive. Axolots. Axolots are really cute. I went to a aquarium, not but a couple weeks ago in Dallas, that had a bunch of axolots in it. And I thought that it was just really cool because I like axolots. Red claw crabs. We're starting to get outside of the realm of bugs here. Whoops, wrong button. I am so sorry. I meant to hit you with this. Instead, I hit you with my canteen. Gold card. Nope. I tried, and I failed. What's the most terrifying thing I can grade in the game? Jelly Jesus, I like your idea of grasshoppers for jumping boots. Most terrifying thing in the game. Maybe a Black Widow? Maybe like woe mode Black Widows? Like trying to walk past the woe mode Black Widow. That was probably the scariest thing I've done in the game in a while. The problem is that this is marketed, it's supposed to be like a survival horror-esque game, right? Because of arachnophobia and things like that. But I don't remember the last time I was actually scared by anything in this game. Maybe jump scared by a spider? Like, I've been jump scared by, like, a wolf spider before, right? Thank you, Edgar. I agree. More night-related bugs. A queen bee? Well, just more types of bees. But yeah, queen bee would be cool. Infected stink bugs? You see, I feel like we have enough infected bugs. Is that weird? Water striders got removed from the game already. A wasp mantid fly? I don't know what that is, but that sounds mean. Centipedes and millipedes. Elf shadow, that is a great idea. A baby jellyfish? In fresh water? It would never survive. A southern flannel moth. Does it look like it's wearing a little flannel? Now I gotta check. Let's see. Southern flannel moths. Okay. Southern flannel moths. Southern flannel moths. Well, they definitely don't look like they're wearing flannels, and these are not cute. I mean, I guess a little bit, right? I mean, they're fluffy. They're real fluffy, like, right? They're real fluffy. Well, that's sad. But they're real fluffy. Oh, that's ugly. But, I mean, it's got weird pointy things on its head. Ew. Oh, look at it. Look at that. Yep, officially checked. That's cute. I like that. I like that little guy. This, not so much. But this, yes. Southern flannel moths, absolutely adorable. Infected wolf spiders, already have them. Infected black widows, don't need them. No more spiders. No more spiders. No more versions of spiders. No more all of that. No, we don't need any of that. No more spiders, guys. Huntsman spiders. Yeah, so, like, think about it. Look, let's go to data and check. Like, look at. If we go to data and we look. So, out of 43 that are in here, let's count the number of spiders that are in here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 different types of spiders in here already. There's almost a quarter of the number of items in the quarter of the number of the bugs in the game are already spiders, right? And I think I might have even missed. No, I missed them. There's even more. I'm sorry. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 all in all. So if there's 9, that means we're almost at a quarter of the numbers of the aggressive bugs in the game are spiders already. So I feel like peacock spiders? What the heck is a peacock spider? Peacock spider. Okay. Peacock spider. Well, if that's not freaking... Oh, my God. But if that's not okay, adorable, look at this little guy. Look at how tiny they are. They're itty-bitty. I kind of want to, like, give it a hug. That I don't, but, like... But look at its tiny little face. And it's, like, happy little rear end. What are you going to do, buddy? Oh. But what is this itty-bitty little thing going to do? I wonder if they even harm humans. Peacock spider's poisonous? No, it's not poisonous. The peacock is venomous, but it uses venoms like a bite to its prey, but there's no threat to humans because it doesn't bite them. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. They're cute. A blue whale. How the hell are you going to have a blue whale in this game? Like, I'll accept some weird stuff, but a blue whale? Look up a leopard gecko. I have a leopard gecko, actually. Its name is Leo. You want every spider known to man? It's a lot of spiders. That's a lot of spiders. Godzilla? Okay, hold on. Godzilla to human compared to human. Okay? All right. Explain something to you. Okay? Let's look at, size comparisons here. Here's Godzilla. Okay? This red one down here, that's a T-Rex. Okay? To Godzilla, right? All right? That's it. Now imagine the size that you are compared to an ant. Godzilla, ant. Godzilla, ant. I mean, this is Godzilla next to the Golden Gate Bridge. No. Godzilla, no. Incorrect. Infected, a new boss like a bee moth hybrid. Let me think on that for a second here. How would you put it together? Would it just be like a fat little body with a stinger with the big wings? Would it just have like a bee head on a moth body? Moth body with fluttery bee wings? And a stinger? It kind of sounds like a hornet to me, to be honest, if you just put them together. Mothra. Why are we going down this giant butt thing already? Now we're talking behemoths and Mothra. What's going on? Why is it whenever I look, I read that? Tapeworms. Ew, gross. No. Ew, please, God, no. Sugar gliders. Those are cute, but way too big. See you later, Roberto. Our dad using the lawnmower. Okay, if y'all want to, we're getting way out there with things we can add to the game. Y'all want to go really large bugs here, really large creatures for a second, guys? Go for it. Give me some ridiculous things, guys. Give me the most ridiculous things that you could possibly think of that are bugs, that are like creatures or mammals or animals or something like that that you could put in the game. Go ahead. I know you guys are dying to do it, so let's just blow the chat up with it right now. Let's get it out of our system so we can get back to talking about bugs. An elephant. A hawk. A Komodo dragon. God himself. The Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan. Yes, please. Oh, man. A Titan beetle. Titan beetle would be really cool. A Titan beetle would be really cool. Assassin bug, centipede. Who said New York? Just New York, all of New York just being there? All at once. It's just New York. Guys, look, that's New York right there. In grounded. There it is. Built up right in front of our faces. Hope you like it. Look. No. Captain Planet. So let's look at these Wettas. So let's see. Wetta. Not Wetta Workshop. Wetta the Bug. Oh. I made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Why? Oh, oh, God, no, get him off your face. Oh, God. Why? Look at that. This is a freaking good adaptation of what it looks like right there, okay? Putting it on your hand is bad enough. Why would you put it on your face? Oh. Oh. No. You could eat that like a chicken wing. Oh. Ugh. Just put North America in there. You're already in North America. Go hide in here from everything for a minute. Have a look at an Australian huntsman spider. Why are we looking up bugs from Australia? That's like the weta that's in New Zealand. It's just too big. Yeah, I've already looked at these before. Okay? No. No. The answer's no. Okay? No. 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 That thing's got a frickin' mouse. Okay? One spider's got a frickin' mouse. Oh, God, that gives me the heebies just looking at it. Why am I looking at these? Why am I doing this to myself? This is a terrible thing to do. I'm going to dream about spiders tonight. Ew. 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 No. Oh, okay. Somebody give me something cute to look at. Not kangaroos. Somebody give me something cute to look at. Sea skaters. What? I mean, what? This bug confuses me. Ew. Oh, that's cute though. That's a ski skater. That's a sea skater from Octonauts. My son loves that show. Oh, there's too many of them at once. Oh, it's got a little pincher thing on its butt. Or its face.
Sticky bomb!
Is that its face? Yeah, exactly. Sticky bomb it. I don't want it. No, give me something cuter. Butterflies. Give me different kinds of butterflies. A pufferfish. I love pufferfish, but not in grounded. A yeti spider. All right. We're going down the spider path again. Look at this. Look at my freaking... my search history right now. Look at it. Oh. 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 What in the... It's got a happy face. Okay, this isn't that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, here we go. Pokemon cards. Nice. No. Incorrect. Still incorrect. Giant desert centipede. No, not looking that up. Hammerhead bats? There's something in the world called a hammerhead bat? This stream has gotten way away from grounded. Why? 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 What? What? What is this world? I don't ever want to go outside again. What the heck is this thing? Quit drinking from your mother's armpits. What, like, what? Good. They're not in my continent. This guy. What is it? No. Nope. Done with that. Nope. I need to go distract myself. I need to go hurt something and grounded. Anything. Come over here. No toe bite, dears. Just saying that made me wiggle my toes. Kratos and grounded? I wish if you guys find me a mod where I could be Kratos and Grounded, that is, I will literally beat Grounded as Kratos. There you go, modding community. Go do your thing. Go put Kratos and Grounded. It's gonna be good. Look up Brazilian tree hopper bugs. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to end up looking up Brazilian. It's going to be like Brazilian waxes and all that. Brazilian tree hopper. What in the world are you having me look up now? What? What? This bug is a helicopter. A spiky helicopter. Am I getting eaten by something? No, I'm good. That bug is it's legitimately a helicopter. Like, this thing's about to take off vertically. Like,
Sticky bomb.
what? What in the? Why does this one looks like it has a turd on its head? This one looks like it's ready for battle. This one's like, check my balls out, bro. Yeah, they're tiny too. Look at how big they are. That one's not tiny. Oh, that one's not tiny. Oh, that's not tiny at all. What? Whoa. This one's spiky. Oh, man, I threw it up in the bad spot. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there we go. This stream is taking a really weird turn. And milkweed bugs? Milkweed bugs would be cool. An alligator or a crocodile. You know,
No water filtration tablets needed.
we're so far in the realm of things that are even possible for Grounded now. It's silly.
Soldier ant spotted.
Ladybug. We need to make a harder area unlock, more black widows, poisonous centipedes. Ew. How does that make any sense at all? I'm not even going to say that out loud. That doesn't make any sense. Add more spiders.
I'm trapped.
A roasty maple mop. That sounds like it's going to be like a mop that got lit on fire after it was on a maple tree. You guys making up animals now on me? Is that what's going on? The bug that's in that's the first time somebody's asked me that I've seen. The bug that's in the thumbnail is actually a glowworm after it turns from a glowworm into an actual beetle. So it's a glowworm beetle. Exotics fan, thank you so much for clicking tap on the join button, becoming a member. Thank you so much for the extra support. Silkworms are already cute. But we don't need to look them up right now. This apparently is the coolest bug, so we have to look it up, apparently. We'll see if we even can. That's not a bug. Kingorata is that's from incorrect. Enough with the Godzilla references. Horseflies? Does a horsefly neigh and we just can't hear it? Do horseflies have tiny little hooves and we can't hear them clattering around? Leaf bugs would be really cool. I'm not going to look up 3 different things at once, sorry. Devil's flower mantis. We already have a praying mantis in the game. Cicadas would be really cool. Mantis shrimp. At this point, I'm just letting grounded play in the background. We're not even doing anything. The chat's going so fast, I just have to read it. A maple moth. Okay. We'll look up to see what a maple moth is. I'm going to rename I'm going to change this stream to say Sim looking up random bugs for everyone. And reacting to them. What? Huh? What? Why is it so cute? This can't be real. There's no way this... Yeah, see, there's no way this is real. This is real. That's a Luna moth, but... There's no... This is real? I would give this a hug. Look at it. I would let it crawl on me, even though that gives me the heebies. Atlas moths are like big. They're like this big. Manta shrimp. No, we're not going to have any manta shrimp that are going to come to the game. That doesn't make any sense. Look up an Australian swamp hen. If this isn't a bug, I'm going to be really upset. This isn't even a bug. This isn't even a bug, it's a bird. The game's not based in Australia. We're talking about bugs. Crabs don't fall into that category. Look at an ant under a microscope. It's kind of cute. Kinda. Monarchs would be really cool.
Nice and clean.
What do I have in my inventory? Stuff that needs to be dried. I don't even know what that word even is. If I can't read it, I'm not going to look it up. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not looking it up. Scorpion flies? Oh, good. Here we go. Ah. So a real life stingwing. What in the... All that is holy... Why? 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 No. No. Okay. Having a little thing on the ground that can run around and give you pokey pokey and pinchy pinchy, that's bad enough. All right, then we got things that float around and they sticky sticky and sucky sucky, right? That sounded weird. But now you got flying things that stingy stingy. No. Well, we already had things that flew around and stung you. But I mean, no poison thing. Why? Why do we have mean things in the world? This doesn't make sense. World, you don't make sense. You're drunk. Go home. I can't pronounce that rerolled, so I'm not looking it up. Sorry. An orchid bee. Did you? I'll look that up in a second. I gotta tell you guys about a bee that I hate because it's a bee that I hate it, but I like it, but I hate it because it's a bee. Do you guys know that there's bees in the world that make honey out of dead, rotting animals? What? What? Literally, meat honey. Meat honey. They're like a blood red color, the bees are. And they make honey out of dead, rotting meat. Ew. Why? We didn't need that. We didn't need that. We didn't need anything that has to do with that. Nope. That's the best honey? No. Meat honey is not the best honey. Yeah, here. I'm not even kidding. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Where are they? Look at it. Look at it. The vulture bee. That's what they're called. They're called vulture bees. And they eat raw meat and make honey out of it. To go away. God, no. Okay. All right. All right. Enough looking up bugs for a second here. I need to get the heebie-jeebies to go away for a second. Guys, please remember, when you're going through and putting in the bugs you want me to go ahead and look up, there's 185 people here that are going through and spamming many, many different types of bugs and animals and all sorts of weird things. So, worms. There's worms everywhere. Yeah, worms would be cool. But, like, if I miss it or I don't look it up, it's because I've had, like, 500 requests for different bugs in the last half an hour. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Well, thank you. It's close enough. We need frogs. Frogs would be cool. Leeches were removed from the game. I'm going to go back to things that could actually come in the game. I'll tell you yes or no if they can come into the game. Killer crickets? I mean, a cricket would probably try to eat you. Banded wing march fly? I don't know what that is. A giraffe weevil? Giraffe weevils are weevils with really, really long necks. Look up a confused flower beetle. A confused flower beetle? Okay, fine. I wasn't going to look up anymore, but I'll look up one more just because the name got me all confused. This doesn't make any sense. It's just a beetle. It's just a beetle. This is just a really, really boring... They're just a beetle. Like, this is just a beetle. Apparently, it's just confused. It's just a beetle. Okay. There it is. Nothing special, just a beetle. Dragonflies, I think, would be really cool to come to the game, yeah. Soldier flies? Isn't that like a housefly? Like, isn't that like a, Oops, wrong button. Oh god, wrong button. Isn't that kind of like a horse fly? A soldier fly? Right? Kind of around the same thing. Evil in all things that are holy. You know, that kind of thing. Cow killer ant? That sounds like a big thing. PT4, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the really weird stream. Incorrect. For all of you who came here to watch me play Grounded, my bad for like... My idea was to go through and actually play Grounded and talk to you guys about these, but there are so many people giving me ideas there. I was like, alright, what the heck is this? Alright, what the heck is this? Alright, what the heck was this? Isn't an antlion lacewing just the adult version of the antlions we already have? So it's just an antlion with wings?
This is moderately terrifying!
Daddy longlegs are just large spiders. They're just tiny spiders with really, really long legs. They're all over the upper northwestern states. And well, really, they're all over the entire United States as a whole. And they're big. They're just, yeah, their bodies are tiny. They just have really, really big legs. Really long legs. That's that. Daddy longleg with thick old legs. Grounded, I believe, is set in the state of Maine. I believe is where it is. It's not that bad. I've had slower zip lines. I don't know what, Bartle, I don't know what a tardy-gurdy, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Ruled, I told you if I can't pronounce it, I'm not looking it up. Silverfish. Silverfish could add, like, a weird shiny thing to the game, right? Like, make something where you could put shiny on stuff. Because, the powder of the silverfish comes off of them and ends up turning everything shiny. Look at what I spent time doing. I went through and built all these. Stag beetles? Stag beetles have, like, really big heads, don't they? They have big pinchers on their heads or something like that. Well, that almost killed me. You know what almost killed me? Let's do it again. Nope. Let's go again. I'm trying to get better at this whole jumping on my zip lines thing. There it goes. Retro Pops, how's it going? Wasps would be really, really cool to come to the game too, yes. If we had a wasp that came to the game, I feel like if we were going to have them, they'd have to be either inside of the deck or the shed, or they'd have to be, like, in an area where they weren't getting you all the time. Because I feel like they'd be a harder flying enemy that would need its own specific space to fight them, and there can't be that many of them. Because moths are on average, wasps on average are larger than bees. So if we had them come to the game, they would be massive, right? They would be absolutely massive. So, just as an idea for you guys. Trilobite beetles? I don't even know what that even is. So what's the point of the shiny green bugs from the last video? Getting them is easy, but there's no info on what they're used for. So the point of the shiny green beetles, I did mention it in there. They're used to make gems, right? They're used to make these gems. So if you go into your crafting menus, once you unlock them and you want to start making stronger weapons, those tier 8, tier 9 weapons, you need jewels, okay? These jewels right here, you need those twinkling shells in order to get them. So,
if you'd like
there
to
you
join
go.
the Discord,
That's what
just
you
click
need
on the
all those
link
for.
down in the description.
Water Striders were already going to be in the game, but they got pulled out. Yeah, if you have them, they're great to use. You go through, you make gems with them, you get all your weapons and armor, or well, all your weapons up to tier 9. And your tier 9 weapons do even more damage, so it's always good. Goliath bird eaters are giant tarantulas that would be way too big for this game. Literally, they're meant to eat small birds. So why in the world would we put that into a game where you're this big the size of that? It'd be cool, but it'd be too big. Ice biome would be really cool, but we couldn't have any bugs in it. They'd all die. The game does not tell you if you loot one. That's right. You are right, Mr. Weppy. That is correct. So it's just kind of like a thing you just kind of got to figure out as you're going, right? An Australian walking stick. Same thing. We have regular stick bugs as well, which I think would be cool. Stick bugs in general would be a neat thing to use.
Better than starving
in the game.
I think. Don't even need to boil it.
KP, thank you so much for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Look at all this stuff over here. I'm going to move this inside. There's so much stuff over here that's just hanging out for no reason. Here, let's get this inside at least. These aren't even organized. There's food in these. This stuff is all over the place. Lots of tufts. I really need to make a crafting corner. I think that's what I'm going to set up right now. I need to set myself up a room that has a crafting corner in it. Maybe I'll do it like right here. Right? So this is what a crafting corner is, right? So you go ahead and get yourself some walls. And you put in some walls. And then you'd have things of half walls going across. Or actually, you probably don't even need to do that. If you just go like this, using these half walls. And I go like this. Right? And then I go like this. This is like a crafting corner. Then what you do is you put in a whole bunch of chests all along over here that all can link to this one thing. I got the idea from Anadan last night, looking at her stuff. You can go through and make yourself a little crafty corner. People are bringing up. So my thing was, I was like, all right, well, let's see what people want to bring to Grounded. And it started off great, right? People were giving suggestions on what would be cool to bring to Grounded, and it was awesome. And then we all of a sudden got into the point where we were talking about mythical creatures that, you know, are cool. And then we were talking about weird creatures that could never come to the game. There was all sorts of weird stuff. A stick bug scepter weapon would be really cool. But hey, Moggy, how you doing? Green wasp? I would like a regular wasp before we get a green wasp in Grounded. A stuffed broodmother is something that we need. Rosy Mabel moth. I already looked that up earlier. It's very cute. Workbench can reach a 4x4. Exactly. So if you put in a whole bunch of stuff around it in 4x4, you can have a huge amount of storage. And if you put one item per storage bin, you could get just massive amounts of storage. Where do you find sickly roly-polies? There's only a couple locations for them. One wanders around under here. One wanders around back here. And then one should be back over here. And if I remember correctly, there's one that was over here. So I think there's 4 of them in the game. We should get ladybird armor. We should get ladybird armor. I've been talking about that for a while. My favorite looking armor in the game right now is ladybug armor. I just don't like that it's good if you like doing invincibility builds, but if you're not doing an invincibility build, it's not that good. I feel a brown recluse could drop a venom dagger, but we already have a black widow dagger. I don't think we need anything more powerful than that. There is a termite armor piece, not a termite armor set. There's only a termite chest plate. What have you missed, Brady? Going over a whole bunch of different bugs. I was looking up bugs there for a while and getting complete episodes of heebie-jeebies for you guys. Whoops. My bad. Trying to pour myself some water into my cup so it's easier to drink than out of this giant thing. I've been trying to drink one of these a day. This is the size of my head. That's a lot of freaking water a day. It's good for you, though. You need to drink a lot. An ambush bug. What is an ambush bug? Can I look up a peacock mantis? Y'all, I really want to stop looking up different bugs, if I can. The only thing I'm seeing when you look up a peacock mantis is a peacock mantis shrimp. Why am I looking up a peacock mantis shrimp? I mean, yes, it's colorful, but why am I this is why I stopped looking things up, is because you guys weren't giving me actual bugs. Okay. See, like, I have this over here started, right? But if I got an actual area for crafting set up, it could be so much nicer, so much neater. Do you think we should have a reptile in the game? Yes. Cheers. More shrimp in the pond? We don't have any shrimp in the pond. We don't need shrimp in the pond. It's not salt water. If any snake, a little garden snake. So let's think about how a snake would work. Right? Let me honestly think about how a snake would work. If we had a snake in the game, it would be like having a koi fish, but it would just go around the yard, right? So it'd just have to be something you have to avoid. I don't think we could actually... I mean, if we fought it, its health bar would be huge. Like the horned lizard that we were looking at before about the bosses that got removed from the game. Its health bar would be massive, right? And, I mean, it could just swallow you. It would literally just swallow you. Like, how are you supposed to fight something that could just swallow you? You know? All right. Do garden snakes get that big? I mean, so, okay. So an ant is... Look, I'll do this comparison for you. Your average ant, we're going to get really close to the camera here for a second, is about the size of the tip of my pen, okay? A gardener snake's body is about the width of this Carmex tube. So imagine you're this size, trying to fight something that's this thick, except it's also like this long. So even still, you're fighting something that's massive in comparison to you. No more ants. We got enough ants. Bearded dragon boss. Yeah, that's the same thing as we were talking about before. Snakes do shed their skin. You are correct. A wingless wasp? No. Don't want to look that. Ew, gross. Don't want to look that up. Cockroaches, we talked about those earlier in the game. That would be cool. A 40-man raid. Yeah. If we actually made it into an MMO. I think personally, this is a really good... and me and Meat were talking about this the other day. I think that they could take Grounded and easily turn it into an MMORPG. Easily. Making it so you're shrunk down like this, making tons of different areas that you can go to, adding in hundreds of different types of bugs, hundreds of large enemies that you can go and fight like that. And I don't know if they're trying to go down MMORPG realm with Small End, but I know that they're trying to go down RPG with a lot of different bugs and stuff like in it, because there's a lot more in Small End than there is right now in Grounded. But they could easily go through and do that. And I feel like that if they did that, that there could be like those huge raids, right? Where you have 40 freaking people that are going out and trying to take somebody on, trying to take on a snake or something like that, right? You could have just a massive number of people going at it, kind of like ants surround large creatures when they need to take them out, that kind of thing. A cave centipede? Isn't that just a really big centipede? Horned Atlas beetles? The thing would be too big. Julian, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night. All right. Starship Trooper bugs. Yeah. I'm by the way, I'm done pulling up my other webpage and looking up bugs for the evening. Any good tips for the Java-Matic? That I can definitely do. Okay, so Java-Matic tips. First things first, never underestimate traps. They may not last very long, but any damage you can try to do or slowing things down in any sort of way is going to help you out. Doing woe mode right now, I'm getting very close every time, and I have to add more traps myself because the ones that I have are not doing it for me. Don't use anything under the durability of mushroom bricks because the bugs will literally walk right through them. You don't want to do that. Mushroom bricks is like the baseline. If you can, go with using concrete as much as you can. The ash concrete. That's really good. And then use yourself as a decoy. That's my biggest thing. Use yourself as a decoy so that way things are not constantly attacking your walls. You want to pull large groups at a time. If you can, use gas arrows to pull large groups and do mass damage. That's why I like using a build like this, because I can use that poison Nova Cloud that I have to do AoE damage. Other than that, what else could I help you with the Java-Matic? Take walls and build like this. When you're going through and you're building walls, do this. Let me see. Where's my walls? So if you're going to build a wall, you have your standard wall, right? And then if you wanted to build up, normally you'd build like this, or you just build a second wall that's in front of it like this, right? No, don't do that. Build at an angle like this. Okay, if you go through and you build at an angle like this, and then you put another wall on it, think about this. If a bug goes through this wall and they want to get to the wall behind, they have to go through this one and now this wall just to get to this wall to start breaking it. So it's a way to double up, make your walls thicker, and it's going to make it so you can last that much longer. Because, to be honest, the ladybirds and the black ox beetles will rip right through your walls. They will just destroy them. They don't care. They see them, they're like, all right, cool, a wall. And they go right through it. They don't care. Sir Sim-Alot. Well, it's been a while since I've heard that. It's been a long while since somebody called me that. Normally, that's Slim Pickens that calls me that, though. Just being honest. A dog that walks around the backyard. If it did that, I mean, it would be like another one of those things you just have to avoid, right? So, I mean, I've thought about a lot of that stuff. If they added a dog, or if they added a cat, or if they added a human, or anything like that, they could add it to the game, but the only problem is that the minute that they start doing stuff like that, you can't actually interact with it. So it just taxes your system whenever something large like that walks around, and it wouldn't be able to do anything except step on you or break your bases. I mean, it literally would do nothing. So it's one of those things, right? Like, is it even worth us doing that? That's like a squirrel too, right? A squirrel getting added to the yard. Mono, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Tiskybag, thank you so much for subscribing. And Aiden, thank you so much for subscribing. But it's like having a squirrel, right? Other than knocking down like acorns and stuff like that for you, what is the squirrel actually gonna do, right? What would a squirrel actually do? Like the dog sleeping on the porch, that's fine, but But there's nobody here that feeds the dog. Wendell's house is abandoned. Wendell's family left, so there's nobody here, so nobody will be able to feed the dog.
Yes?
A snail would be cool. A snail could be pretty neat. If they added a snail to the game, you could get some pretty heavy armor from it. Or possibly something to defend your base with. You could take its snail shell, fill it full of pebblets, and use it as a pebblet dumping device, right? Like if you needed to do like a base defense. Arizona bark scorpions? No more bugs. No more scorpions. There isn't any regular scorpions so why would, I mean, like what is a regular scorpion, I guess? That's a good question. What's a regular scorpion? But I don't know about that one. The snail would also be super tanky, you're right. A full-size praying mantis would probably rip through everything that you see. Like, it would be too big. That's why they went with an orchid mantis, because the size comparison, if I remember correctly, an orchid mantis is like this big, where a regular mantis is like this big or bigger. So, they're significantly larger. They should let the weapon stands hold, or the armor stands hold weapons as well. Yes, they should. A burr Morningstar? Okay, so the burrs for your character would be like me holding a boulder like this, right? So how am I going to take something this large and mount it on a stick that I'm swinging around? I mean, you're talking like Dynasty Warriors level weaponry at that point. You know, with huge weapons, maybe even like Dark Souls-esque weaponry at that point. Like this massive weapon that you could slowly swing around that could do a ton. Well, actually, you know what? Even better, off of those two games, Monster Hunter. I mean, having like the Monster Hunter hammer is what that would be like, right? Just absolutely massive. Lucas, I agree. Frog should come to the game. I agree. I mean, the frog would just swallow you, to be honest. It would just be like, and that's mine. And you'd be like, well, I guess I'm dead. But, I mean, and there really wouldn't be anything that you could do, right? But at the end of the day, it would still be really neat. I'm just saying, it'd be really neat. What game is this? Halo? An antelope beetle? I've never even heard of an antelope beetle. I'm not going to look it up right now, but I've never even heard of an antelope beetle. This is the new God of War. Yep, that's exactly what this is. This is me playing the new God of War game. So, like, tarantulas could come to the game. Right? I could see a tarantula being in the game. The frog would eat all the mosquitoes for me. I'm going to tame the frog. He's going to become my best friend. I'm going to love him forever. I'm going to call him Mr. Hops. Because Captain Bouncy sounds a little, well, not like my kind of thing. So, bigger hair spider? What? I don't even know what that is. That's a weird sounding thing, though. Dragonfly larva? No. Yeah, see, the frog would just, like, swallow you whole, though. Maybe then you could fight it from the inside out. Maybe that's part of the fight. It swallows you, and then you have to find a way to not die.
I'm flying!
Captain Bouncy. A bird-winged butterfly? Isn't that like a like big old pretty butterfly? Every mosquito species. Incorrect. No tarantulas. Foot-long wingspan. Jeez. Galactus. We're getting back into that weird realm again. Maggots. Let's talk maggots. That's a really weird sentence to say. Let's talk maggots for a second. Maggots could be put in the game. If they added flies, they could add maggots. And if they added them to the game, I feel like that they'd have to stay by the hot dogs, for sure. And what would you get from them, right? Like, that's my thought. Whenever I'm going through and I'm thinking about what they could bring to Grounded, right? Like the crickets, or grasshoppers, or even a scorpion, or cockroaches, or hornets, or stuff like that. The things that I'm talking about that would be really cool for them to bring to the game. When I'm thinking like a larva or something like that, right? Or a maggot, like what would it actually bring other than like a food item, right? Because I mean, I guess you could eat them because there's cultures around the world that eat large maggots, but like what would you do with it, right? Yeah, grubs are larvae. Technically, yes. Just a little bit different. Maggots give you a natural version of mussel sprouts? They could. Maggot coop could make better questionable slop. Oh, God. Ew. Give incentive to add flies. It would give incentive to add flies. You're correct. Do. They should add a Pokemon. Fly around on the fly. Come here, Mr. Weevil. I don't know if I have your gold card yet. I took your food, haha. Do I have their gold cards, actually? Weevils. Yes, I do. It's gnats, meaty gnats, water boatmen, and scarabs that I don't. We have water fleas, but if they added a regular flea, I feel like it would just look like the aphid. Head lice. Ew. 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 That's what you get with that one. It's just ew. Yeah, I know that the gnats aren't
Water
flies,
filtration
but
tablets needed.
Gnats are gnats. They're tiny little black bugs that hang out in grass and bite you all the time. Yes. Flies are different. Flies are bigger, and they're meaner, and they eat your food and stuff like that instead of trying to eat you. Building castle in the upper yard if you want to come check it out. Got about a half a day into it so far. Very nice. Go ahead and post some pictures up in the Discord. I'd love to see it. I'm just a little busy right now with God of War, so I've been kind of putting all my energy into that right now. Meaty gnats are found at the top of the trash heap. So you climb all the way to the top of it. It's up there at the top. That'd be really cool, Bartle, but I don't know if they're ever planning on doing that. A horsefly could be a boss fight, yes. A Venus flytrap could be a really cool thing to add to the game. Cool, how's it going? How can you find the Discord? It's in the description. How do you get circles in Minecraft? Google it. I have no idea. Welcome, there's no Broodmother armor? There is Broodmother armor. There's a Broodmother helmet. I'm wearing it right now. You want to be able to go fishing, Danny? What would you be able to go fishing for when you're this size? Just honestly asking. Like, what would you go fishing for? Other than, like, a water flea, what could you pull out of the water? Because it's not like you could pull a fish out of the water. There's no fish that's small enough for an ant to pull out of the water. Having trouble with the upper yard, any tips? Yeah. First things first. If you can, get your termite axe. If you don't have a pinch whacker, but get your termite axe. It's going to be the easiest one of the ones to make for you. You need crow feather pieces, some berry leather, and a couple termite spikes, right? And if you kill two soldier termites, you can get what you need in order to make the axe. And that's going to give you a basic weapon that's going to help you do more damage. Other than that, you can use the pinch whacker. Also, your weapon should be at least level 5 going up in the upper yard, and you should have tier 2 armor at least at level 5 as well. Level 3 is kind of like the bare minimum, but you're going to be better off with level 5 armor. Where do you find the pinch whacker? The pinch whacker is in the wall right over here. Right after this milk carton that's right over here, it's literally in the wall right there. Oofda. A salt staff that shoots lightning bolts? How does a salt staff shoot lightning bolts? Salt and lightning don't go together. I mean, we have this one that shoots stuff. Well, that's like the mint staff, right? But that shoots kind of like snow in front of you or ice. Then we have the sour staff that kind of reminds me of electricity. That would be fine. And then... But how would a... I don't even know. I don't even know how that would work. Shooting spikes, that's a good idea for the salt staff. DLCs I think that they could add would be like other teens coming to the yard, more weapons, more ants, swapping out all the, or not more ants, more bugs, swapping out all the bugs in the yard and making it like tropical, a complete different yard, going inside of the house, going to Ominent itself, doing Ominent tests or something, playing as the Ominent people when they first come to the yard, looking for Dr. Tully, stuff like that. That's what I think could come. Because then it would be like a race against time, because you're going to raisin no matter what, because you're not a kid and they haven't figured out how to stop raisening. So you just have to kind of do it until you run out of time. We need cheese and grounded? What? They have not announced the next content update. We're going to probably hear about that this weekend coming up. Or next Wednesday. One of the two. I have a feeling if we're going to get an update, it's either going to be in December or January. My fingers are crossed for December. If we can get it like, I don't know, December 10th, hint, if we can, please. the day before Thankmas, that'd be awesome. Because if we could get the update that day, it would make the stream, it would make the charity stream go way better. And I want to get as many people in you know, helping me spread the word about the charity so we can raise as much money as we can. I mean, charities are a huge deal to me, and I'm super excited for Thankmas this year because it's going to be a big one for me because it's about feeding people. And I wanted to be a chef at one point in my life, and I love cooking for people, and you know, it's just one of those things. Fighting moths, use a sour staff to hit them out of the sky. If you don't have a sour staff, just shoot them with a bow. A hand cannon, yeah. Sim-Alot makes, yeah, that's, I gotta work on that still. I made that channel and got busy is the problem. Sim-Alot makes is there along with some ideas that I have for some other stuff as well, where it's like I have really, really good ideas and really good intentions for them, but it's like I don't know. It's hard to run more than one YouTube channel. It's really, really hard to run more than one YouTube channel. And I've thought about like cool things to do, like easy sauces and stuff, like, because I made the pasta sauce recipe that's really good. But I've thought about doing like other easy sauces, like easy teriyaki, stuff like that, or easy things for upgrading ramen noodles and stuff like that, because people like ramen noodles, or how to upgrade your Kraft mac and cheese and make it better, stuff like that, and do it all on a budget stuff. I've thought about doing that. It's just all of those things take so much time to do, and on top of already doing this, and I work full-time, and I'm a full-time dad, you know, and a husband, right? I take care of my home. I take care of my cars. I'm a very, very, very busy person. I already only sleep like 4 to 6 hours a night on average. So I really wanted to make Sim-Alot Makes into something really awesome. It's just I just don't have the time at the moment to put as much effort into it that I want to. If you take a picture in photo mode, or if you just take a picture on your phone, you should be able to post it. Well, see, that's the thing, right? It was originally thought the game was in Maine. Now I have no idea where it is, because black ox beetles should not be in the game if it's in Maine. Fire ants should not be in the game if it's in Maine. What else? Black widows should not be in the game if it's in Maine. It's those kind of things that would die every year in the cold. So I don't, to be honest, they say it's in Maine, but yeah, meh. A blow rifle that shoots splinters. That could work. Giant pilled millipedes. I'm sure that's the same thing as a giant cave millipede, right? A bratburst turret? Yeah, like an explosive turret? That'd be really cool. We need more stuff for gunpowder. Laura, you're right. We do need more stuff for gunpowder. I feel like that they added gunpowder to the game because they're like, we could do some cool stuff, like make some bombs with this. But then we got flares. Okay. Anything else? Like, we got flares. So one thing, I don't think a lot of people go check this very often, but if you go into the natural resources tab here, you can actually scroll down and look for stuff, or you can just search for it. So if I searched up the gunpowder clumps, sure, we got bomb arrows, right? We got bomb arrows, but they don't really do any more damage than the splat bursts or the brat bursts. They both do they all do the same. So it's like, sure, you could shoot this one longer, but yeah, the bomb arrows are great for exploration. Yep, you're right, Mr. Peterman. You are right. Trapdoor spiders would be very, very cool to see in the game because it would be a cool little jump scare thing, but I don't think that they're really looking for any more jump scares in the game. Yeah, it should do more damage. It's an actual real explosive. A cannon for self-defense, yeah, that shoots larger rocks or shoots burr weeds or stuff like that. That'd be cool. A catapult. Let me get a catapult. Everybody should always have a catapult. How do you get bomb arrows? In order to get bomb arrows, you got to get the chest that's inside of the tire that's in here. But in order to get that, you need to get the sticky key that's up in the wall up over here that you have to do a large jumping puzzle off of a plant that's right here all the way up to grab it, and you have to dig it up underneath a piece of gum. That is how you get it. Riding bees. Mark, they've talked about possibly adding riding creatures in the game, but we haven't gotten anything like that yet, so... The peacock spider would be really cool. It's a cute little spider. I think it'd be neat. Excuse me. I think it'd be really neat, but I don't know if we're going to get anything like that. A turret that shoots Supreme Quartzite? That's very, very expensive. Grounded seasons do not change yet, no. A barbecue chicken wing just laying out in the backyard. There's your barbecue chicken wing back there. Go get it. How about a tier 3 shovel or tier 3 bow? What would we make the tier 3 shovel out of? And also, I like the idea of the tier 3 bow. Tier 4 weapons, now we're really starting to get up there. You feel like big food should give away more food? Yeah. I do too. I feel like it's very, very, very slim, the amount of food that it gives you. There definitely should be more. But there's not, so it is what it is. The area of the game could take place in Arizona, New Mexico, or Texas. It could. It could. But just going off of geography and the voice acting that they have, they don't have southern accents. They have Midwesterner accents, to be honest. So if you need a little bit of help, just message one of the mods inside of the Discord. They should be able to walk you through it if they're around. Orchid mantises are from Asia, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah. You hope they had a brundlefly, Rob. What's my cat's name? Kitty. That's why whenever he comes in, I always go, Kitty! That's at least what I call him. Dragonflies could be cool because they could be just wicked, wicked fast, right? They could be a really, really fast enemy. You'd have to use some sort of slowing down powder from like the termites or the dust mites in order to actually fight a dragonfly in my mind. What's the creepiest bug I saw today?
Preach.
God, I saw so many of them. Honestly, I think it's the Wettas because the size of them just makes me just bleh. I don't like how big they are. Dung beetles could work out. Dung beetles are kind of everywhere, and they just go around and roll around a bunch of crap. So they could just be pushing around balls of fertilizer for you. A dragonfly glider for like tier 2 or tier 3 after moth. Yep. Yep, that could work. Ugh. Hey, Pix. Velvet ants are, I think they have little stingers, right? And they sting you and they hurt really, 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 really bad. Scorpions would be fun because of the poison that they can inflict, and maybe you could get a tier 4 dagger. But that would be, like, end all, like, super, super pointy ouchie. Velvet ants would be insane. Poison ivy, eh. More water stuff. The pond's kind of full, but I guess I see where you're coming from. But in my mind, the pond is kind of full, right? So, I don't know. I need to put these food away before I leave them in here and they go bad. Cactus tools? I could see
Don't
getting
even need to
aloe
boil
from the sandbox, but not in making it so you can make like a burn cream or something like that to help lower your sizzle or keep sizzle off for some time or something like that. But I don't know of like cactus tools unless you're talking like pointy stuff. We already have diving beetles. We already have diving beetles. We have water boatmen. They're diving beetles. Did they remove the potato in the shed? Yes, they did. The only potatoes in the game now are behind the wall. Thank you, Scullion. I'll check them out later. Did you know you could put sap catchers on the freezers? I did not know that. They'll probably change that, though. Don't add scorpions at Liu Kang so you can bicycle kick the mantis. My lord. Yep, see, that's exactly what I want, grasshoppers, chat, so you can do jump higher. The mantis should be much harder. In real life, they're almost impossible to react to with their speed. Yep. Rust arrows, I don't know why we don't have rust arrows in the game. Leaf bugs equals camouflage. Leaf bugs could work. You could use cactus to make better bandages. We don't have a better bandage, so yeah, I believe that you're right. When's the next WoW mode? Tomorrow. I'd take some time off because I have literally tried to record fighting the Java-matic like 9 times now. And I'm cutting out some of the tries because they're silly. But it's just turning into a really, really long video, so it's just taking me some time to get it done. The Rust Spear's ability lowers the creature's defensive stats, so that way you can do more damage over time. That's what corrosion does. It also makes it so they can't hit you as hard. Did I get 100%? Yep. Yes, I did. Night, Jer. are you still processing? Plastic tools from the sandbox. That could work. That could work. But would the plastic tools be as strong as the other tools? I mean, honestly, would they be as strong? Because I feel like that the tools we have already are made out of hard bug parts, so I feel like they're already going to be stronger than the plastic tools would ever be. What's my favorite looking weapon? The Termite Axe is my favorite looking weapon in the game. I do like that weapon a lot. Depends on the level of plastic. True. That's a good point. Plastic could be level 2, but have way more durability. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Can you fight the fireflies at day in the hedge? Nope, you have to build all the way up into the gutter. If you see the gutter that's on top of the house up there, the gutter that's all the way up there, that is where all the fireflies go during the day. So you have to build all the way up there in order to go up there. Web arrows would be cool because I feel like we could shoot them and actually capture things. But snails, but we've already talked about those. Fiber reinforced plastic, literally making carbon fiber. An orc hacking device. If we could just get rid of the orcs entirely after you beat Schmechter, I'd be happy. Do I think the Fire Ant Club is strong? I do. I think the Fire Ant Club is a very reasonable weapon. It's not like in my top 10, but it's a reasonable weapon. It's a good weapon, especially if you're just looking for a starter tier 3 two-handed weapon and you haven't beaten the Broodmother yet. You want to build a house? A house inside of a house? Char arrows could make them burn up. I feel like that the arrows, there's a lot of possibilities there, and they kind of just left them alone. We'll see what happens, though. We will see what happens. Man. What is this even going to play at? I seriously wonder. What are you going to start at? She won't even tell me. Okay, well, we'll have to just make it work, I guess. Wasps don't have venom. Nope. Well, I mean, I think that they have a poison in their stingers, don't they? What's my least favorite weapon? Mosquito rapier. A dollhouse? A dollhouse could work. But alright, guys. Well, I'm going to be leaving you guys here. I'm going to go take a little bit of a snooze for myself. It's getting real late for me, and I was up way too late last night getting God of War ready for you guys, so I'm going to take off. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching this stream. I hope you guys had a good time. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button on your guys' way out. If you guys hang out, you're literally going to get sent over to one of my God of War videos that's premiering right now. So thank you all so much. I do appreciate it, but you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening, day, or morning. Have a good one, y'all. Bye now.